Hello, my name is Elias and I'm currently a student at Texas A&M International University under the field of kinesiology. Today I will be speaking about my cultural identity. I want to begin by saying that this is my pie chart on my beliefs of how my cultural identity represents who I am today. In my pie chart, the topics are age, class, ethnicity, exceptionality, geography, language, gender, religion, and sexual orientation. I will be going over all these topics in this video to show you all who I am. The first topic I will be speaking about today is age. I'm actually really intrigued with this topic that will represent my identity because June 19 will actually be the day that I actually turn 21. That being said, I feel like age has a major impact on saying who I am. It shows the maturity and what kind of person I am today, and to see if I am fit for the age that I am. At 21, most people are legal to drink, but they're not cautious about it, which mainly means that they're not fit to be 21. I feel like my age represents a big part of who I am and can describe to people a good amount of background about me. The next topic that I will be discussing is class. Class is a really important topic to me, but I did not put that much percentage on it because class has never affected me in any way from achieving goals or gaining opportunities that I could as a minority. In fact, my parents have been middle class or lower since I could first remember. I've never been anywhere near to being well off or rich, but that has never stopped me from pursuing my goals or having the opportunities as other kids would around me. I feel like my class is important to me because it's a really well thought of background that can describe how I had to put hard work to get where I'm at, yet it does not define what I'm capable of. Ethnicity is another major topic that I didn't feel was a major impact in my life. Although I'm Mexican American and I respect my culture and where I'm from as a Hispanic, I do believe that I don't fully embrace its potential as a culture. I understand that my family is Mexican and I come from a Hispanic culture and we speak Spanish in my house, but when it comes to days such as Cinco de Mayo, 16 de Septiembre, or Dia de los Muertos, my family has never been the first to celebrate those days, even though that is our history and that is our background. So I don't feel like ethnicity has made me a great part of who I am today. This next topic I will be speaking about is exceptionality. Since I was young, I was actually a very bright student because my parents always expected the best out of me to bring home. I was actually inverted into the GT class since I was like about in 4th grade, if I can remember. Although I was a bright student and I was going through the process through all my middle and high school years as a GT student or pre-AP student or AP student, I felt like it didn't really define who I am or who I can interact with. It doesn't mean just because I was at that level, or they would say at a little higher level than other students, meant that I wasn't able to interact with students that weren't in my level. I feel like I met some really great people along the way that are actually really bright and not recognized without them having to be GT students. I was actually really surprised that I was accepted into such a program throughout my whole school career. That being said, because I am pretty lazy or I tend to leave things to the last minute. Although I still don't think exceptionality was one thing that could really define who I am. overall, I feel like I can meet great people outside of doors like that. This next topic is geography. I feel like my geography is really important to me. I come from Laredo, Texas, and that being said, I feel like it's important to me because in Laredo, Texas, there is a lot of Hispanics, so my culture is embraced deeply in Laredo. I feel like I was secured here and I gained many opportunities because of the people I was surrounded by. Everyone here in Laredo seems to be going out of their way to make something out of themselves nowadays, that I feel like I'm in the perfect environment to strive and be determined to become something better. My geography, I feel like, is an important part of who I am, because when people will look at me in the future and say, "You're from Laredo," I'll be proud to say that I did come out of this city to be who I am in the future and achieve all my goals. My language is one of my highest percentages in my pie chart. I feel like my language is a deep meaning to me for the mere fact that it has opened many doors for me, as well as it has helped me along the way to keep roots with my culture and as well as learn a whole new culture living in America. My parents came from Mexico and they kept their roots by speaking Spanish. When I come home, it was nothing but Spanish, but heading into the classroom, I spoke nothing but English. I feel like language is a big part of who I am and can describe very deep roots of who I am, and I can use these roots for my future goals and my future opportunities in life. Gender is actually one of the biggest controversial issues I had with my brother when I spoke to him about this project. Gender is at 25% for me. It is a major important topic that I believe, if not the most favorite topic out of this entire project. I feel like gender represents a big part of who I am. Since I was young, I've always felt that being a male, I had to do male things. I was always outside working with my dad, or constantly trying to lift weights, gender is actually the main reason I am trying to get a kinesiology degree and become a coach in the first place. It is because of gender that I joined football at such a young age, that the love for the sport has led me to want this degree. And nothing against women or anything. I just feel like the gender that I am as a male makes me want to represent and embrace the true gender. Like, I take leaderships when it comes to groups. I try to be leading or as loud, as outspoken. I try to take charge, and males are more commonly known to be the head of the household or to be in charge of a group. I have nothing against females, and I am not gonna judge over sexuality, but I feel like gender is one of the most important topics that could describe my cultural identity. The next topic is religion. And although religion is at 0%, I feel like religion is one very important topic I must speak about throughout my cultural identity. The reason being that religion is at 0 is because I have never stepped in a church, nor have I ever been a part of any religion. I believe that religion is the #1 cause of war, exactly what this photo says. I don't approve of religion whatsoever, and I don't believe it is even real. I believe it's a way that people use as an excuse or guidance to their own lives. That being said, I do not judge people for their religion. It is their own beliefs. I just hope that everyone respects religion. But it does not make me who I am, because I don't care for religion, nor do I pay attention to what goes on or what happens with religion. I just have my personal views of it. Last but not least, I am going to speak about my sexual orientation. My sexual orientation is actually at 10%. it is a very important topic in my cultural identity because I am heterosexual and I do not approve of homosexual or any other type of sexuality. I am really strong on my beliefs about heterosexuality, and I feel like that's actually a part to do with my gender as well. I feel because of my gender and how much I embrace being a male, I strongly believe that heterosexuality is the only sexuality that should be allowed. However, that being said, I will not judge a person due to his sexuality. I will not shun them or act like they don't exist. I will accept them as a person, but when the topic is brought up on me, I do feel like heterosexuality is the only type of sexuality. I want to thank everyone who took the time to listen to my video. You guys finally got to see a part of who Elias Rodriguez is. This is my cultural identity, and thank you once again for tuning in to watch my video. Have a good day.